Hey superhumans, one of the best ways to overcome fear is think about the cost of it to you and the people around you. If fear is holding you back, it's more likely rippling out to the people around you as well. Maybe you're afraid or anxious, so you don't go to the meetup, you don't go to the party, you don't go to the wedding, you don't answer the phone call, you don't go outside. All the things that you don't do because you're afraid, that's going to affect you in other areas of your life. You're going to hold back from meeting people because you know they're going to want you to do something else, or you mightn't want to go to the pub because you're going to meet more people. You mightn't want to go out for the walk because you might meet other people and you're afraid of the interaction, you're afraid of that. Or maybe you don't go on holidays, you look at things on social media and you think, fuck, I would love to go there, that place looks amazing. But because of your fear of flying, for whatever reason, maybe it's a fear of control, maybe it's a fear of enclosed spaces, maybe it's just an irrational fear because you've never looked into it. You've never looked into why you're actually afraid of flying. The fact that planes are designed to be in the sky doesn't seem to be enough. They're pretty safe. You can sit at the back, like planes very rarely crash backwards into things. It's normally forward. That's not going to help with your fear of flying, but think about it. Don't think about it, or think about it, and then move on. If you look at the fear and what it's costing you, so what it's costing you and the people around you, so if you're head of the family but you're afraid of traveling, so your family never leave your hometown, that's holding them back from experiences. It's holding you back from experiencing life. It's holding you back from making memories and just enjoying things. It helps you whenever you do this, whenever you look at the cost of your fear, rather than just looking at the fear, I'm afraid of spiders, so that's it. Well, have you ever noticed that because you're afraid of spiders, you don't go to the garden? You don't go for walks in big open areas because there could be spiders. You don't go to the forest because there could be spiders. So in fact, you're closing yourself off from all this nature, all this family time, all this alone time, because there could potentially be a spider. Maybe you live in a country where spiders can fucking eat you and you should be afraid of them. I'm not saying we shouldn't have no fear, because like some of them can eat us. But generally, the most part, you can avoid the spider. If you see it, rather than freaking out, you can react and move away, or you can just pick it up and put it outside, or whatever you want with it. So think about the cost of your fear. If your fear is holding you back and just you, that's still not great, but at least it's not affecting anybody else around you. If it's affecting the people around you, then start to think about what you could do, what life would be like if you started to clear that fear. Like, I remember offering a quick hypnosis routine for a person that was afraid of dogs, and they just turned it down. No, I'd rather be afraid of them because that keeps me away from them. Like, well, you could still stay away from the dog without the fear. Like, so you're choosing, you're making a choice, you're deciding you don't want to be near a dog rather than being terrified and wanting to run away from it. But because of the fear of looking at the fear, nothing's ever changed. And I don't know if I ever saw this person again, would they still be afraid of dogs, or would they have done something about it? I imagine they've done nothing about it. So think about the cost of your fear and then what you could do to overcome that fear, what steps you can take. Reach out to professionals, read books on it, Google it, YouTube it. Maybe these fears can be just a little shift in your mindset can get rid of them. And if you know what's holding you back, what the fear is holding you back from, it gives you a direction to look at. Like, imagine all the shit I'd be able to do if I hadn't got fear, if I wasn't holding myself back. So think about that. Feel free to let me know in the comments how you get on with this, if it helped your fear, if it made you more fearful, or if it made you more determined to clear your fear forevermore. Thanks again for tuning in. Have an amazing day, whatever you get up to, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.